Welcome to Hood Ninja ET Gaming, motherfucker!
Oh, what up, though? It's your boy, the Sage of Six Block. This is Hood Ninja Gaming. We're back in the Starfield, baby. You already know. I'm here. I'm your host, the gamer, the player, the Sage of Six Blocks. And yeah, I messed around and commented on a post, and now I have angry people who don't read complete sentences, angry people who are capping over, who are falling over to defend people that don't even know that they exist. You know, just the worst shit in the world on the internet. You know, usually I do it because I'm a troll and I like fucking with people who aren't as sharp and as quick as I am. But today was just sad, and I feel sad now. That Have you been paying attention to my post? That little hope in humanity I had yesterday, yeah, that shit fucking gone. Okay.
I think we need a bigger cargo bay. Not for food, but for a dance floor.
Okay.
Every ship needs a dance floor.
Okay. What was I doing? Oh, shit. Probably just woke up. All right. I need to find the kitchen. I need to find the kitchen. Wait a minute. All right. That's the med bay. This is the doctor. That's one bedroom. Captain's quarters. Right. Oh, boom. Okay. Okay, look. This is the only part of the razor leaf that's off the original razor leaf. This section right here, just the weapons section, and the captain's quarters. The rest of the ship are all built around it, which is what I like to do with lore ships. See, I hadn't done an inventory drop, so I did that yesterday. Gave my character a couple hours of sleep. Right, since I can just go ahead and land here. Oh. Alright, all clear. Little light work. Who the hell? Huh. Thought there was a mission connected to this. In the blue hell. Okay. Look at that planet map again. Alright, Badlands Power Station. Fucking really? Oh goddamn. I delivered a package of death. But it. Check this map. We gotta take these missions. Through that courier crap. This is my workshop, basic workbench, research lab, weapons workbench, industrial workbench.
Greetings and salutations. What's the scoop?
Hey, Captain.
I also need to just cook on here. The best food in the game. And me with this cheat. Get up mod. I made cement. Okay. There's no telling how many I actually have in store. Oh yeah, I didn't need to make any. Got plenty.
See anything interesting today?
More beds and bunks. We go, puncture wounds cured. And I glitched the game. See if I can fast travel out of here. Oh no. It's all bad. Wait a minute. The game was broken, so yeah, I had to get out of there. Okay. Alright, damn, my phone just shut down. Good. What the hell? Okay, we're up and running. Alright, saved it from a crash. Let me see, it's this way.
I pray the serpent still favors us to have allowed us.
Idle hands and minds are where heresy is sown.
This is foolish, Victor. The High Council needs access to the power grid if we hope to restore the city. Your inability to provide a legitimate excuse for denying them will only last so long.
Victoria is right. I know you're angry, but you can't let personal matters interfere with what may be best for everyone.
Personal matters? This is a Ministry of State matter, and I will handle it as I see fit. He is a traitor. He turned his back not only on his family, but on our people's entire belief system. The fact that he still breathes is a stain upon the House Vethal name.
You would doom us all with your pride.
I will do as I please as head of this house. If you are not a member of House Vethal, you do not belong here. Another High Council lackey come begging? I told Lovick no more.
Forgive my brother. He has been forgetting his manners of late. Victor, this is Anaskel's chosen. You recall Lovick sent word.
I recall he spoke of a newly anointed promised. And we do not need help, especially from an outsider.
You can't continue to refuse the council. You must act. Your inaction is killing you.
Precisely, which is why he leaves me no choice but to say this. My nephew Varric has left, And until he returns, Victor refuses to assist the council.
These are hardly matters for the ears of an outsider. Of course not. You are an outsider. You have no understanding of our house. It is a rare moment when prayers are so specifically answered, but it is not for me to question his will. As Vittoria mentioned, my son, Varric, has left. Essentially, he has abandoned his post. And not only did he turn his back on his house, but the Great Serpent as well. He is a traitor and must be dealt with as such.
Victor, surely you don't mean it.
He does, Luther. He is allowing his fervent pride and anger to cloud his judgment. What my brother is trying to say is that he wishes his own son dead. First, we lose Vashti to that malignance tearing through Dazra. And now you so willingly offer up Varric. As if our house has not suffered enough loss already.
This is not grief. This is betrayal. Not only to me, but to our society and the Great Serpent himself. I do not wish Varric dead, but as head of the Ministry of State, he left me no choice. All must serve. Those who refuse will be met with death. The shame Varric brought upon this house is immeasurable. It stains the very foundation. I will not act until this house is in order and its members are properly aligned with the Great Serpent. I will not have it known that I declared my own son a heretic and allowed him to escape our grasp. This knowledge weakens the Ministry of State's authority, something we cannot risk at this time. This is why my interest turned to a third party, someone outside of the noble houses, but we have yet to determine someone trustworthy. And showing leniency for a house member at a time like this when order is needed most would be unwise.
The law. Our work is not so simple, and you know it. You act as if death is the only answer. What about forgiveness?
I will not risk the ministry's authority on the actions of my own son, even if he is my chosen heir. If the High Council wants my cooperation, I need you to find Varric and carry out his sentence.
And I would ask you to spare him. My brother is acting under impulse, not reason.
I have never been more clear. Speak against me one more time, and you will regret it. Varric has a signet ring with House Vithal's family crest. Bring it to me as proof of death. Only then will I grant you access to the power grid.
This is ridiculous, but I'm gonna play along.
See that you get it done.
I'm gonna play along. Hey, what's going on?
By speaking to patrons of the Herald's Rest. Some of Varric's associates there may know where he went, but keep in mind, anyone who is directly aided him in hiding is an accomplice and shares his fate.
I hate that you're sick. I know what it's like. Everyone does. It sucks. Hope you feel better soon, bro. Have a good one. Take care.
Good.
Take care of yourself.
And remember, absolute discretion. All anyone needs to know is that you are looking for Varric for personal reasons. I will not risk word of his disappearance getting out before I can say the situation has been handled.
I don't really do Discord, so yeah.
To not fully dedicate is to risk the path of the apostate.
not pleased with the recent outsider. Many of our rank disappeared in the vortex.
There was never a time when I was old enough to be allowed to drink alcohol here.
No. What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy? Oh, you just revealed the question of the day. Where is Varric Vathal? The worst thing that can possibly happen happens. And then he disappears. I mean, come on, we're supposed to be friends. Exactly. You get it. You'd think B would at least be commiserating with me. But I'm suddenly too drunk to deal with. Some friend she is.
Hey,
All she
thanks for
cares
that
about is
like. I
Varric.
appreciate it. Made my day with that.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what we do. When we lost people to the so-called incident, we banded
I
together.
appreciate when y'all fall through.
I just
Say
want
something,
Varric to
comment,
show up
like,
so
subscribe.
things
I
can
appreciate
get
all of it.
back to normal. Whatever that is.
You know, I've been doing this for a long time. You know, I've never.
Did he trust me?
really
I just don't know
advertised or
I want to help, but I really can't think of anything. I want to. I really do. Yeah. I wish. Wait. I think I remember something now. Tane! He mentioned talking to Tane one day about getting off-world, seeing the settled systems. We never thought he was serious, and even if he wasn't... Tane still might know something. Your best bet is just sticking around. Tane's a regular. I'm sure he'll be by any minute if you just want to take a seat.
I have not seen my sister in days. Great Serpent, I pray nothing has happened to her.
A drink or two ought to lighten this mood.
Can I get you anything?
Hey, aren't you that outsider made promise that showed up here recently? Impressive. Since these people really aren't into strangers, especially in times like these. I'm an outsider myself. It's hard to get into the whole giant snake thing. Tell me about it. I've been toting stuff back and forth for these people for years and still get the cold shoulder most places I go. But then these people lose half their city and you show up, and suddenly it's divine intervention. It sure has, to say the least. Anyway, enough about that. What can I do you for? Varric Vathal, huh? That's no small name around here. Well, I guess that depends, Vindicator. Who wants to know? Oh, sure. You just show up out of the blue and suddenly want to know where to find House Vathal's #1 son? And I know he wasn't lost to whatever ate up half of Dazra. Plenty of people have seen him since. Although, let's just say after what went down here, my retirement's looking imminent, and I haven't exactly been saving up for a rainy day. So if you're feeling generous, maybe we can help each other out. Nice to see we operate on the same wavelength. I'm pretty sure he's heading into the Highlands. Just not sure where. But I do have the means to track him. So you just say the word and we're off to the races. After you. Once we're outside of Dazra, I'll fire up my tracker, and fingers crossed, it'll lead us right to him. Just head out the west gate, should be the fastest route.
This bar is the only thing keeping many people sane.
I would do anything to sleep in my own bed again.
There we go.
There seems to be a path up. We should follow it. temporary encampment, but not an uneventful stay for the occupant. Look at this view. Despite everything, I cannot help but be moved by how beautiful my home can be.
Veric's been busy if he got this much done.
Alright. Do what the fuck else? Did I park on the clue? It's possible. Oh. Okay. Something over here? Nope. I don't know what else they want me to find. I seen the bug parts, I seen the blood. I know he left in a hurry. He dumped his tractor. What the fuck else do you need me to know? Really? I'm petty, I'm sorry. But yeah, okay, boom. Footprint. Alright.
Your abilities are
arms, 2 legs. Still good to go. All my years and all the planets I've been on. Never gonna get used to those things. Terror, what? I think I'll pass. At least I don't see a body around here, so I hope that means Varric's alive. You find anything? Injured? Hope he doesn't bleed out by the... Well, what's next? Varric must have fled in a hurry since his tracker's still here. So guess the rest is up to us. Sounds like a plan. And hopefully that injury slows him down enough for us to catch up. Let's head back down and see what we can find. And by we, I mean you.
You drive. I get too much road.
That's far enough, strangers.
Yeah,
you want to tell me what you're doing on my property uninvited?
You got some good fucking eyes.
Well, you won't find him here. This isn't exactly the type of place where house members frequent. Of course, fellow promised. Please forgive my abruptness.
Yeah, you here obligated? You know it must be house business.
Indeed, brother. All must serve.
Eden, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Zen, yes, I know quite well. Never mind my partner, they're just overly cautious. As I said before, I've never seen Varric Bethal. We keep to ourselves. There's no reason for a path to cross. But we did aid an injured young man a few days ago.
That's gotta be Varric.
It's too coincidental. It must have been him. We sent him north. There's a long-abandoned growth farm we felt he could make use of. He claimed he lost everything in the incident that swallowed half of Dazra. He wanted to start a new life.
See,
we even gave him 2 of our own growths to get started.
it's a good thing I didn't lay waste to this farm. Okay. I'm glad I stopped, got out, went in on foot. Alright. This could have totally went a different way.
You're welcome, and if you find him, give him our regards.
Back to the west. Overshot bad, and I did a complete fucking boost burn. No forward momentum. You know, I probably could have ran and jumped here faster.
Please wait. Generating suitable reading. Hello, traveler.
Even when I see it with my own eyes, it is still hard to believe.
fight! That was all of them.
A book. There's nothing in there. The kid doesn't have anything. A grope farmer.
Beric's been busy if he got this much done. Nothing going on out here. How about you? Find anything? Sounds like it's a waiting game then.
It seems I have uninvited guests. You want to explain yourselves?
Whoa, hey, it's me. Dang. Put the gun down already.
It's not you I'm concerned about. It's your friends.
Rightfully so.
I wish I could say I was pleased to meet you, but something tells me this isn't a social call. Please, if you're here on my father's orders, allow me to plead my case. I am not sure how familiar you are with our culture, but all I've ever wanted was the right to choose. I was born House Vithal. I was raised to inherit the role of Elder, to run the Ministry of State, to worship the Great Serpent. But I want none of it.
That's what I said when I first met him. But I came around.
There are times I wanted the right to choose, but I knew my place.
It's never mattered how much I tried to reason with him. My father simply would not let me go. His pride and the fear of what it would mean for House Vithal is all he cares about. But it should matter. All I want is to make my own life.
I'm just trying to get the job done without killing you, kid.
Willing to help me with.
The credits helped.
Let's not.
Yep. We had a few things to discuss. I lost my ship to the incident, so I didn't want Barrick running off thinking I could just grab him and go. I was also out all the credits he was gonna pay me. That's where you came in. I figured, why not 2 for the price of 1? I didn't realize it was gonna turn into a whole thing.
So, now you know my true intentions for leaving, and given the circumstances, I may be here for some time. My hope now is to make the best of it here. I suppose I owe you that much. The truth is, the Scaled Citadel was the last straw. My people are so blinded by faith and politics, they don't see how it's destroying us. Anasko Varun eliminated half our population in the blink of an eye. My sister Vashti among them. I could no longer live in a society that won't put its people first. That would destroy itself in the name of a god that has done nothing for us. And if Varun society continues down this path, when we bring about our own end, will that faith be worth it? Anasko's experiments, execution punishments, us versus the rest of the settled systems. I hope you can see why I want to walk away from all this. To start my own life. I ask that you give me that chance. No, I can't go back. I want nothing to do with that life. Sadly, you are right. You have a point. But can I really make a difference? It's not that I want to let anyone down. I know. It does make me reconsider. All right. I concede. I can see how I may have acted abruptly. Vashti's death. So much devastation. So much loss. But will my father even take me back? Returning to Dazra is something I can hardly believe myself. So point made. I'll need to make some preparations before I return. Gathering my things and making sure Bella and Boris are taken care of. I'll be along shortly.
Same here. I'm going to stick around and help Barrick out. Besides, I don't think I want to be around when you report back to Victor. Do me a favor and find me later at the Herald's Rest.
fighting in style, I see.
Chosen.
All
Is it done?
must serve.
What news do you bring, Vindicator?
Serpent, be merciful.
Is this true? You allowed a traitor to live. You allowed him to live?
Victor, this is great news. Truly, the Great Serpent has guided him back to you.
Well, not exactly the Great Serpent, but I have returned nonetheless. Father, I admit I had no intention of coming back, but the Vindicator found me. She helped me see under a different light. Will you forgive me?
Victor, how dare you stall when your son has asked your forgiveness?
Could it be?
Father, I have returned out of love and support for you and House Vetal. I am ready to dedicate myself fully.
Do you have any idea the trauma you have caused me? The damage you could have wrought upon this house?
It was never my intention to harm you or this house. Losing Vashti. So much devastation. I feared we devoted ourselves blindly to a path that would lead to our end. I let my emotions get the best of me. I lost my way, but I have returned. Repentant and ready to serve.
Perhaps you are right. Varric, I have always seen myself in you, son. Even the weaker emotional side. Much like your aunt does for me, I know Vashti did for you. She was your anchor. There should be no surprise how her death drove you away.
Thank you, Father. All I ask is for your understanding and forgiveness.
And you shall have it.
It's good to have you back with us, Varric.
You put my son back on the right path and guided him home.
Come, Varric. Let us get you resettled.
Now that we have a bit more privacy, I wanted to discuss the matter of any traitors among us. Did you find anyone who aided my son in his treachery? Good. Unfortunately, I have heard ramblings among the people of Veric's disappearance. Wardens are dealing with the matter as we speak. But, while not the orders given, you restored this house and have my gratitude. Here, the access code that Ekris needs to connect to the power grid. Now go. Obviously, my son and I have much to discuss.
I miss our home, but the keep shall do.
Alright, we're gonna end it there. Thanks for following through on the Sage of 6 Blocks. This is Hood and the GT Gaming, and I'm out. Deuces.